Hello, this is Miss G. I'm going to go over the Connect Ed program with you one more time, and I'm going to go over how to use your login information because everybody has a virtual library card now, so they can get the public library books delivered to school. Let's look at it. You're going to start at lummi-k12.org. You can just type that into your browser. You can use any device to do this, your iPad, you can use a laptop, you can use a phone. Any device will work. lummi-k12.org. Then you're going to scroll, well actually you're going to go to the library webpage. You're going to scroll about halfway down until you see in red Resources for Everyone. And here is the Whatcom County System Catalog. And see how it says Connect Ed users and everyone else too? So that's where you want to click. This is for digital resources, which you also get access to through the Connect Ed program. And let me just remind you that there is a library return right outside of the school. So when you get your books, you can return them in the school in the book drop, or you can return them outside of the school in the book drop, or you can go to Northwest Indian College, any of the public libraries, Ferndale and Bellingham. It doesn't matter where you drop your books, as long as it's a correct book drop, an actual book drop, they will make their way back to the correct library. Let's click on Whatcom County Library System Catalog, and it will take us to the main page of Actually, that doesn't take us to the main page. It takes us to the Connect Ed site. Now, what if you don't want to go through the school website? You just want to type in wcls.org on whatever device you're doing. That will take you to the main page. So it's really not necessary that you start at lummi-k12.org, excuse me, but you can. Or you can just go straight to wcls.org. So here we are on the main page. Tons of really, really great information. Tons of things that I recommend that you look at here. Okay. So right now we're going to browse the catalog as a guest. We don't actually need to log in right this second. We can search the catalog by keyword, title, author, series, subject. Those are the choices we're going to be looking at today. So a keyword might be, let's say you're interested in the Salish Sea. So that would be a keyword. Now it could also be a subject. So we're going to click search. Okay. Okay, so here are books on the Salish Sea, and we got 20 results over 2 pages. There's 10 results per page. There is a way that you can limit your search results if you have too many. You can narrow it just to books, or perhaps you want to just narrow it to picture books. Another way to narrow it, your results, is by audience. So you can see, for example, that you may feel like this is maybe a reading level that you're not interested in. So you could narrow it to just adults, or just children, or just teens, or you can narrow it to 2 if you want. Right now you're getting everything, but you can narrow it down. So let's say you want just the adult books. Okay. So now this is going to be an adult reading level. Reef nets. This looks really, really interesting. A lot of really good stuff. Now, I don't think you can get DVDs through the Connect Ed program, so let's narrow it to the type of content. Let's narrow it to books, because the DVDs don't really help us anyway. So now we've narrowed it to adult reading level and just books. And here are your choices. And that narrowed it down to 11. There's some really good choices here. All right, so let's say you want to get the Salish Sea, Jewel of the Pacific Northwest, which is a beautiful book, by the way. Remember, you haven't logged in. You can still place a hold on it. Now it's going to take you to the page where you log in. Everybody's password begins with LN0809. Everybody's password begins with username LN0809, and everybody's password is the same. It's 1234. Your teacher is going to have access to this handy dandy little search. So your teacher can go ahead. I'm going to send her this link. She is going to click on this link and then press Control F in order to search this list. Control F. And now you can search by student name. So let's say we search Salish. Here you go, Salish. LN 0809487. 0809487. So let's go back to the page. 0809487. LN 0809487. And what's everybody's password? 1234. Remember? 1234. Okay. So now we'll log in. There we go. And because we pressed place a hold, even before we logged in, this is now on hold and it says you are number 1 in line. Let's say you decide you don't want this book, you want to change your mind. Fine. Cancel the hold. You can put it on your shelf for later. You can keep a list of books that you've completed or books that you've read part of. Any of these are optional, but for now, let's just cancel the hold. Okay, so now we're going to log out as Salish, and we're going to log in as another student. Everybody's number starts with LN for Lemmy Nation. So let's log in as Jackie Ray. Okay, so Jackie Ray, your number, just like everybody else's, starts with LN 0809 and then 664. And everybody's password is 1234. All right, so now Jackie Ray, let's see, maybe Jackie Ray would like to do a subject search. And let's say she's interested in reading about hummingbirds. So that would be a subject search on hummingbirds. And I bet we got a lot of books back, both fiction and nonfiction. Well, we got 43 results. So now maybe we want to narrow it down to, oh, there's a graphic novel. That's interesting. Let's narrow it down to chapter books, the graphic novel, and let's narrow it down to reading level. Let's narrow it down to adult. See if we get some good chapter books. Okay, so here are some books. This is fiction, The Glitter in the Green, In Search of Hummingbirds. Actually, I'm not sure if that's fiction or nonfiction. It could be either one. These two are definitely nonfiction. They look really interesting. The Hummingbird Handbook. So you've got a lot of really interesting stuff here. Pollinator of the Friendly Garden. Fastest Things on Wings. Rescuing Hummingbirds in Hollywood. Okay, so if you wanted to put that on hold, you would just press the green button and place it on hold. And if you want to cancel it, you can cancel it. Okay, and you can log out. So everybody's password starts with LN0809. And then there are 3 unique numbers that you will need to memorize. And that will be available from your teacher here. You can go ahead and search any student name. And it will come up. And if you need to put in the last name because there's more than one, let's say there's more than one Jaden, and you can't narrow it down by spelling, you can put in the last name also. So I think that that's pretty much it. I think that that is pretty self-explanatory. And you would start through the library at Lemmy Nation School, lemmy-k12.org, or you can go straight to WCLS, Whatcom County Library System.org. I really recommend that you take some time now and get your login credentials, your username, LN0809, and the 3 unique numbers that are yours. And your password is 1234. And go ahead and put some books on hold. This is a really, really great site to actually explore. If you can't remember all the things that I told you about the Connect Ed program, because I did just give you a lot of information, under Youth, you can go ahead and click on Connect Ed, and it will tell you all about the program. For example, how many books are you available to have out at one time? Well, here are the frequently asked questions. You can have 4 items out at a time, but you can have as many items as you want on hold. And the faster you look through them and read them and return them, your next book on hold will come. So there's a whole bunch of information here on how the Connect Ed program works. And we haven't touched on this today, but remember, all these digital resources are available too. Like this Mango app program is really, really neat. It's languages. You also have free music, Canopy streaming videos, and here are all videos to show you how to use it. Here's a reminder, just like I'm doing with you right now. This is a little video on how to use the BiblioCommons for Connect Ed students. So there's a lot of information here. I really recommend that you explore this website. And this is the front page again. Okay, that's it. That's the Connect Ed program. I really appreciate your attention. So go get some books. Thanks.